Alright, I'm just going to quickly go through the rune setup I had to make this run a little bit easier. So just 2 claw marks, your 20%, your 30%. 30% you're going to get from the chalice dungeons, so go ahead and look that up. Then just a clockwise for 15% HP. And then this one, I don't have any of the NPC quest lines done, so I don't have the one that gives extra HP with
a few moments
the usage
later.
of vials. So I would recommend that being the one that you use. This specific character is level 80. It's a super old character. I was just looking at my trophies the other day and I was like, why in the world? I'm missing 2 trophies for Bloodborne. They're just collecting all the weapons. What am I doing here? So this is me going back, revisiting this character that was supposed to be a level 60 that beat all the content. But Amygdala kind of broke my will to live in the Chalice dungeons. I remember years ago, so I bumped it up to 80, and it ended up being a thank God moment for this fight because this was not a fun hour and 30 minutes. The thing that's so beautiful about FromSoft games, though, is learning these strategies by just bashing your head against the wall. So you'll see in the very beginning, he did that dive attack. That is going to be your main source of damage, because you're going to get a free visceral attack every single time off of that attack. He has one other attack here, and that's the other one you can capitalize damage off of. I believe, as long as it took for me to finally take him down, that you can get a visceral off on that one, but the window is so short that you got to be perfect on it. So that's why you're just kind of sitting, waiting around, trying to bait him to do his dive attack. That specific attack there will get you in trouble if you get in close, or if you're, at that specific range where it can hit you. So you're basically just wanting him to do one of these 2 aggressive attacks and then dodging correctly forward and then capitalizing with damage. So there's the dive attack. I just wasn't in a good position. And he does it again. Just walk right forward and visceral. Never dodge when you see him doing that dive move. You're just going to want to walk forward. Alright, and then here we're getting into the second phase. Generally you want to have him a little bit below a quarter health at this point, so this isn't looking good. At least it wasn't for me. But I was able to get a few hits off on him right when he transformed. That is one thing I learned from the second phase. There isn't a whole hell of a lot more that I learned from the second phase because it's just so freaking chaotic. But after looking back at the actual clips of it, I will say there are some points that you might be able to find here, like where you could get a potential visceral off on it. And I know there are openings. I just was getting beat up so quickly in the second phase that I never was able to find that specific strategy with this phase. Also, yes, this old hunter bone is going to make your life a lot easier in this second phase. Not that I'm going to showcase real well with helping me, but it definitely does. And as far as that lightning attack goes, it's just, I believe there is a way to jump over that, but Things are just flying around and going crazy. Just didn't have the mental fortitude to even give that a try. Yeah, see, right there, that's the one that looks like it could have been a potential visceral there. I will say one last thing about the second phase that might be a little bit useful. When he goes straight up in the air and slams down, that is a good opportunity to capitalize damage-wise. Right there. Obviously, I'm freaking out at this point, so I'm going to capitalize on the second slam down. There it is. So anyways, that was just a short clip here of me taking out the Orphan, finishing off those finishing off the platinum trophy, and then the DLC trophy to cap off all the trophies for Bloodborne. I will include a couple clips after these two that showcase that visceral window in some of my failed attempts, just to make it a little more blatant and obvious what you're looking for. Anyways, I hope this helps anyone that's still playing this awesome game. Take care.